Hey, Matthias here. Let me ask you something. What if your biggest fear isn't failing? What if it's not even being judged? What if it's not being seen? What if your deepest, most paralyzing fear is the fear of not being seen? The fear of being invisible, of your voice never being heard, of your unique brilliance remaining forever hidden. Sounds familiar? Because for many of us, this silent terror is far more crippling than the fear of stepping into the spotlight. Today, we're ripping off the band-aid. We're diving into the invisible cage. And I promise you, by the end of this experiment, you'll see yourself and your potential in a whole new light. Let's ignite your mind and connect your heart. We often talk about the fear of public speaking, of the fear of criticism. But what about the quiet dread that your efforts go unnoticed, that your passion remains unshared, that your true self is simply invisible to the world? This is the fear of not being seen. It's a subtle, insidious force. It whispers doubts in your ear. It tells you, what's the point? No one will care anyway. And it keeps you small. It keeps you quiet. It keeps you from truly living. Think about it. The fear of being seen at least implies that there's someone to see you, a presence, a potential impact. But the fear of not being seen, that's a fear of irrelevance, a fear of non-existence in the eyes of others. It strikes our fundamental human need, the need for connection, for belonging, for our contributions to matter. We are wired to be seen, to be acknowledged, to know that we make a difference. When that need is unmet, it creates a profound emptiness, a sense of being adrift, unmoored. And believe me, this fear doesn't always manifest loudly. It's often a silent struggle, an internal battle. You might feel a constant urge to create, to share, to express yourself. But then the thought creeps in. Who will listen? Will anyone even notice? And so you hold back. You dim your own light. You keep your ideas locked away. It's a lonely place to be, feeling like you're shouting into a void. Or worse, not even daring to whisper. The cost of this fear is immense. It stunts your personal growth, because growth often happens when we step outside our comfort zone, when we expose ourselves to new experiences and new perspectives. It limits your opportunities, the doors that could open, the collaborations that could form, the impact you could have. All remain closed because you haven't shown up. You haven't made yourself visible. And it erodes your well-being, leading to frustration, to resentment, and a deep sense of unfulfillment. Here's the paradox. The more you fear not being seen, the more you tend to hide. And the more you hide, the less you are actually seen. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, a vicious cycle. You desperately want to be noticed, but the fear of not being noticed prevents you from taking the very actions that would make you visible. It's like being thirsty, but refusing to drink because you're afraid the water won't be enough. So, how do we break free? The first step is simply acknowledging this fear. Give it a name. I'm afraid of not being seen. It's a powerful realization because once you name it, you can begin to tame it. You can start to understand its roots and recognize its patterns. This isn't about becoming an extrovert overnight. It's about finding your authentic way to step into the light at your own pace. The next step is to embrace showing up, even in small ways. Start with what feels manageable. Maybe it's commenting on a post you resonate with, sharing an idea in a small group, or simply posting something you created without overthinking the outcome. Each small act of visibility is a tiny victory. And it builds momentum. It builds confidence. It tells your brain, hey, I can do this. It's not as scary as I thought. Here's another powerful truth. You have a unique frequency, a unique perspective, a unique contribution that only you can offer. No one else sees the world exactly as you do. No one else has your exact blend of experiences, all insights. When you hold back, the world misses out on that frequency. It misses out on your unique signal. Think of it like a radio station. Your station is playing amazing music. But if you never broadcast, no one will ever tune in. So, how do you broadcast effectively? It comes down to crafting your signal. This is where concentrated impact comes in. It's not about being everywhere. It's about being impactful where you are. Be authentic. People connect with genuine stories and real emotions, not polished perfection. Be clear. What is your message? What value do you offer? Cut through the noise with precision. Be constant. Show up regularly, even if it's just a little bit at a time. Consistency builds recognition and trust. And you don't need to be seen by everyone. You need to be seen by the right people. Your tribe, your community. These are the people who resonate with your frequency, who understand your message, and who are waiting for you to show up. Engage with them. Listen to them. Build genuine connections. Because when you connect with your tribe, the fear of not being seen diminishes. You realize you are seen. You are valued. You are part of something bigger. And here's the final mini wow. When you bravely put yourself out there, you create a positive echo chamber. Your authenticity attracts others who are also authentic. Your courage inspires courage in others. Your willingness to be seen gives others permissions to be seen too. You don't just find your voice, you help others find theirs. It creates a ripple effect, a wave of visibility and connection. This is the experiment, a journey into the unexplored borderland of your own potential. We are challenging the invisible cage. We are dismantling the fear of not being seen because your message matters, your presence matters, and your unique contribution. It's desperately needed. Don't let the fear of invisibility keep you from your destiny. So, here's your challenge. Your next step is this experiment. What is one small thing you can do today to make yourself a little more visible? Maybe it's sharing this video, leaving a comment below, or simply speaking your truth in a conversation. Take that step. Feel the shift, because when you conquer the fear of not being seen, you unlock a boundless world of possibility. Ignite your mind, connect your heart, and you become the visible, impactful force you were always meant to be. I'm Matthias Lenardt, and I'll see you in the next video.